Tom Brady spoke today, right? Tom Brady spoke today?
Tom Brady has spoken today.
Okay, what did he talk about, Christopher? What did he talk about today? Because, again, Thursday night is the kickoff to Week 6. Bucs at Philly.
Yeah, interesting game on Thursday.
It is that, sir.
Tom Brady has a little bit of a thumb issue on his throwing hand.
Yes, didn't seem to bother him during the game.
Yeah, he said it happened early in the he said it happened early in the game in Week 5. Obviously, he threw for 5 touchdowns, so it didn't.
Got a tape job on that thing.
It didn't really affect him. Yeah, he got a tape job today. Showed up with that. He had a backwards hat on, and this is what he had to say about it.
I was aware of it. I mean, look, a quarterback's right hand is important at the end of the day, so it's not like it's your left hand. If it was my left hand, I wouldn't even think 2 seconds about it. But, the fact that it's your throwing hand, I mean, there's not many things that are that important to a quarterback other than probably your right shoulder and your right elbow and your right hand. So anytime, you get banged on one of those, it could be an issue. But like I said, I think there's no serious injury at all. So it's just more of discomfort, but I think that should be gone here next day or two.
All right. Short week. Get through it, beat the Eagles, and move on. You know what the Bucs are doing?
Playing one game at a time?
No, what the Bucs are doing is, here's the difference between the Bucs this year and last year. Last year, they were just getting to know each other and getting their groove on, or trying to get in that groove, and they didn't find it until, as we know, they lost to Kansas City and fell to 7-5, and I jumped off of my prediction that they'd win the Super Bowl like a fool. And then they went on a Super Bowl. You know what they're doing? They are beating opponents that they shouldn't. They're beating them up. That's what they're doing. Now, you could sit here and say, well, they didn't do that to the Patriots. I'm going to throw that one out. I'm going to throw that one out. That was just weird for me watching that game. I cannot imagine what it must have been like. Can you imagine what Brady must have been thinking about, knowing, I guess, that he and Belichick spoke beforehand that they were going to speak afterwards?
Right.
And that he sets a record and there's a video on the screen and his parents are there and his family's there, and is he worried about how these people are going to get treated? I obviously wasn't concerned about the way Patriots fans were going to treat Brady, but once the game is on, people get kind of drunk and stupid. I mean, there had to be so much going on in Brady's mind. I'm just going to throw that one out.
Right.
The Cowboys have proven to be a pretty tough opponent, so you can throw that one out, right? And then the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, after winning that one, they boat raced the Falcons after it was a tight game halfway through. They lost to the Rams. We'll give that one up. The Patriots are one that we'll throw out. And they just boat raced the Dolphins. They're beginning to just do what championship teams do, which is survive the best shots of people trying to make their bones against them. And then when teams don't have the horses, we're going to go and boat race you. And then, we'll get a loss here or there because you can't go 20-0. That's what the Bucs look like to me. I'd be concerned if I'm the rest of the NFC. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.